Okay, back. We are back with another sobriety vlog. Day 18-ish or 19-ish. I swear I've lost track because as the old saying goes, if you count, you don't count. That used to be an old beer drinking thing. People would count their beers. If you count, you don't count. Nah, I'm counting. I just don't know exactly which day it is. So, I didn't upload yesterday. I did record the whole day. And I was gonna make like a vlog thing, and then I just got lazy and didn't want to. And I'm not gonna lie, not every day is great. Today wasn't great. I don't feel that great right now, even. I really think, and this is expected to happen to me, and I hope it's not discouraging to you. But as you get through the weakness and the chills and the restlessness, maybe you start sleeping again. But you get this kind of gloomy, feeling. Like, for me, like, sometimes there can't be enough lights on in this room. Everything feels dim and joyless. And this is a very unfortunate thing that you might have to deal with. And like I always say, you can beat it by exercising. But the things that you used to do on Kratom, like binge Netflix or YouTube or whatever it is that you binge, whatever your hedonistic slobbish act is, will eventually become pretty joyless. And I counteract that by walking for hours back and forth. Like, if there was like a camera in my here, I would look. And you fast forwarded it, it would just be like an insane like lab rat just back and forth all day. But I think what that does is it gives me something. You know what I mean? Like akathisia. That's almost what it's like, where you're just like, I can only listen to stuff. I can't just sit there and binge anymore. So, and also I think I sleep well because of it. But I would say overall I'm still doing the vitamin C protocol. And I don't know if I mentioned this in another video, but I'm afraid when I stop doing that, what's going to happen? I don't know. I don't even want to look it up. I don't want anything discouraging right now. Right now, what I'm thinking about is, this is the hardest part. People always say this. It's not getting clean, it's staying clean. And that thought is already starting to worry me. But I'm getting to the point where I can wake up sober and go, you know what? I can make a sober day. I'm starting to get more and more used to it. Getting through the day completely sober. And like I said in other videos, I haven't done this perfectly. Like, I drank a few times. I think I did Adderall. That was so stupid of me to do that. But I did it. And there's all these habits I have to unlearn. I'm still not too confident I'm gonna do it. But I keep saying to myself, listen, Brandon, this chance that you've got right here, it's a door or a wall. Like, you choose. Is it gonna be a door or is it gonna be a wall? I hope it's a door. But I mean, at this point, the amount of relapses I've had in my life, I I'm just looking at I'm going off the data right now. Like, if a bunch of people got in a room and looked at the data of all my relapses since I was 16, they'd be like, "Oh, this doesn't look promising at all. Like, he's not gonna make it very long." Oh yeah. Okay. Um, Another thing you should be asking yourself is, what are you running from? What am I running from? Or are you like masking like mental illness? Sometimes I think I am. I I'll eventually make a video about this, but I have gone crazy before. Like with delusions of grandeur and paranoias. It's always been in short little stretches throughout life. But there was a time in 2018 where I lost the plot for like 2 months. Um, and every once in a while, I see myself, I can catch little glimpses. You know, like I was saying, the world feels very dim and gloomy some nights, like tonight. And there are sometimes where I'm like, I can hear, like, I don't know. I think sensory overload is not a good thing, and too many people do that a lot. Like people are looking at phones all day, and I think after a while that sort of just bugs you out after a while. So that's not good. Also, I don't, you know, being a bit of a hermit, I have to unhermit myself now. Cause I've always been a loner addict. I'm not a social addict. No freaking way. I like being by myself. So if like right now I was in this like just dick around practice cover band. I'm not with them anymore, but if they asked me to jam or somebody asked me to do something creative, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Not in this current state. Um Definitely getting away from the physical and into the mental, but I can handle it, and I think you can too, because I saw a video the other day. It was some Taoist thing, and I'm not into any of that Buddhism or anything, but the video essentially was like, "Hey, don't expect to be happy all the time." And there's something about Americans specifically where they want to be happy all the time, and American self-esteem is really low even if they're doing awesome. I know people that have like houses and kids and good jobs and they have low self-esteem. Like what? Like dude, compared to the rest of the shithole world, you are living like a king. So be grateful and appreciate the small victories. Like for me, when I wake up in the morning, I really like that first 20 minutes of drinking coffee. I am always happy. I'm so happy that I made it another day. I am grateful. The world I think is going to hell. It's going to chaos, and it's probably going to get worse. But you know what? At least we're alive to experience it. This past couple of years has been insane, and I have loved every minute of it. So, um, to end this video, I know it's going to be a short one. Words of encouragement. Uh, if I made it to day 19, I'm the weakest person I know, like mentally and physically. But seriously, if I could do it, so can you. Thanks for watching.